Hello YouTube, TSBG Gaming here, and today I'm going to be back with another video. Today, you're probably wondering where I am, or why I haven't recorded in quite a while, and I have a couple good reasons for that. For one, the reason why this base looks totally different, where I have a giant cobblestone wall around it, is because the new 1.15 update just came to Minecraft, which added a bunch of updates, like that fixed a bunch of glitches in the game, and added bees, which I might be searching for later in the game, just to show you. Another thing is that I have not recorded for 2 weeks, and that's because I had a lot of stuff going on last weekend, and I just never found the time to actually make a video. But now I actually have the time, so here we are. And one last thing for my schedule, I'm actually planning on doing a video every weekend or so if I have the time to do it. But I have a lot of stuff going on in my own life, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. But I'll try my best, so try to expect a video every weekend from me, if you do watch. But anyway, back to the game. I have been very busy, if you do see here. I've been trying to build this giant castle wall around my base. I'm not sure how well it's going. These are just for stairs, if you're wondering. And I'm planning on building some sort of keep within a castle. That's what my main house is going to be, so all this is going to look a lot better once it's all actually looking good. Now I'm out of hunger. I've just been running around for too long. But anyway, that's basically what I've been working on. My old world actually, I ended up deleting it because it didn't actually allow the 1.15 update to transfer over to that world. And I didn't really have all that much in that world anyway, so I just went on to a new world and I got myself started with a bunch of armor, some iron pickaxes, or a bunch of stone pickaxes and iron pickaxes, sword. Yeah, I've got going pretty well for me. And today, I think I'm going to be mainly continuing this main wall and seeing if we can also find any bees out in the wild. So yeah, I think that's what we'll be working on. I'll get right back to you when I find something interesting. So if you're wondering about all this, what I was kind of planning on doing with all this is that I was going to build this giant wall around my base, and then kind of make something in the center, but then I started building stuff like this, and I'm just not sure what I'm going to do. I think once these all grow, I'm going to destroy, dang it, I accidentally destroyed those. I might as well just do it now anyway. What I'm planning on doing is that I'm just going to move this farm outside of this giant castle wall, and then I'm going to build a giant base within it, which isn't actually made of the wall. It's actually going to be maybe 1-2 blocks inward. And then I'm going to build this giant wall around it, and then maybe later on, if I get enough stone for it, I'll try and make another wall outside of that. And, I have basically big plans because lakes have really good prime real estate, if you get what I mean by that. And if I'm going to try and make my basin within here, I'm going to have to start cleaning up all this, so I'm going to start filling in this giant area. I thought I just heard something. Yeah, I'm going to need to fill in this giant hole that I made to get all the stone that you see all around you. And yeah, I guess I'll get back to you when I'm done with this. So I ran out of dirt, so I'll have to work on that maybe later. There's just going to be a giant hole in the ground. I'll have to be careful not to fall on that, but this is actually, I wanted to explain what's going on here. So, I like to do this thing to get stone called a quarry, where you actually you go down in steps, and then you mine out all the stuff in the middle in a certain radius around the steps. And usually I like to go really far down, and then once I get to level 10, which is all the way down here, give me a second. So yeah, all the way down here, once I get down here, I like to strip mine, which is basically you go a certain distance, you dig out some of the wall, and then you collect all the stuff within the wall. That's how I got all that redstone and gold you might have seen in my chest earlier. And this is probably the best way to get diamonds in the game, although it's very slow. It's honestly really good. It also gives you a lot of stone, but I don't really have all the resources I need to start that, so I'm just going to go back to the surface for now. So yeah, I think I'm just going to continue digging this out and continue building the wall up until I get the right height. I'm not sure what height I want it to be. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I want it to be 9. No, I want it to be a little bit shorter. 6, I think, is the good height. So yeah, I'm just going to keep mining out the stone, and I'll get back to you when something else interesting. been the biggest patch of diorite I've ever mined out because I think I went down 3 or 4 layers, used up maybe 3 pickaxes, and I got almost a stack and a half of diorite out of all that. But anyway, I still got a ton of stone. So I think I can continue the wall for a couple of layers, finish out that area over there, and I will show you it once it's done. So I finished putting a trim around this, and for filling in a lot of the inside stuff, I've decided that I'm going to destroy this little island that I found over here. I'll fill in the water hole later on, but the water hole, the weird disfigured water formations that kind of go into this area, but I really just need the dirt from this area, so I guess I can fill it in later on. Lucky for me though, it looks like the water did eventually just sort itself out and make it all look normal again, so there might be some floating debris over there, that's fine for now though. And I now have enough dirt to fill in that giant hole and maybe start working on my own house. There we go, I had actually exactly enough dirt that I needed. So now, I think I'm going to start trying to build a house. I'm not completely sure how I'm going to do it. I'm not sure even what design I'm going to do, to be honest, but I guess we will just figure it out as I go, once again. So I think this is kind of going to be the design I'm going to go for. Actually, I think I'm going to remove a little bit of this, but the main thing I'm going to try and do is that I'm going to have I'm going to have wood going around it and then diorite as the main kind of insert. I don't know what the word is for that, but what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to have a window going through here with the diorite around it, and I think I'm just going to have a hole in the wall on the other side so then you can actually see a little bit farther, and then maybe just having some protection around that would help out. So yeah, I think that's my big plan, and I will once again get back to you once I get it done. So in the end, I decided not to actually go with the diorite look. It just did not look very good with the wood, plus diorite is just not the best block in Minecraft, so instead I decided to go with birch wood, and honestly it looks better already. Also, I don't think I'm going to do the windows, because it just doesn't really make all that much sense going with the castle look. And along with that, I'm actually planning on having this area open, so there's no house over here, so maybe I'll have some sort of garden. And along with that, there's probably going to be a front entrance. That's what this is going to be. I started this beforehand, not really knowing what it was going to be, but now I do. So yeah, I will get back to work and get back to you when I get something done. So I almost ended up having enough birch wood to surround my house entirely with the design, but besides not counting all that, I think it was honestly a really good idea to do this because it looks really cool. I still have some things to finish off, like I want to do this with the walls, kind of make it look better on the inside. But yeah, this house I should say, is definitely coming along really well. There we go. So that's the not the trims. I keep saying the wrong thing. That's kind of the edges of the wall. That's what I'm going to use these for. I'm not sure. Would this look good? Yeah, I actually think I like the design of that, where it's kind of just normal wood on the bottom and top, but in the middle it would actually be stripped wood. That's actually part of the 1.14 update, if you're wondering. If you right-click on a piece of wood, it'll actually strip the bark off the wood and make it look a little bit look like that. Sorry. And I'm also smelting up some glass in here, so I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do with that, but I think what I want to do is have a little window going through here, looking out at the garden. I think that's what I'm going to do out there anyway. So yeah, that's what my house is going to look like. So I ended up making way too much diorite, a polished diorite I should say. So I decided to actually use it as a floor design. I honestly think this looks really cool. There's only one problem with it, and it's that there's this in the way. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this. I think I'm gonna just make a ladder that goes down here, but for now, I think I'm just going to fill this in. How am I going to do this? Yeah, like that. So if I ever need to go back down there for anything, and there goes that. If I ever need to go back down there for anything, I guess I'll just make a ladder that goes down there.